So guys, I did a little work last night off camera, and also this morning. I was able to get the motor freed up, and it did turn over, and it did actually start. But amongst me working on it last night, I broke one of the spark plugs. Oops. So I went to AutoZone this morning and bought a new one. There's a box for it right there. And the worst of it is, I believe that is the #1 cylinder. I could be wrong. But it's that far cylinder right over there, closer to the oil dipstick. So I just put that plug in, and I have not tried to fire it up. I got the wifey here. She's excited to hear it run with all 4 plugs. So I'm going to hand her the camera, and we'll see what happens. So here you go. Still skipping. That battery, I think it's freaking toast. Brand new freaking battery.
It's not.
Cheap batteries, man, I'll tell you. So, as you can see, it does run. Not very well. I got the brake off, which was, the caliper was seized, so now this will roll now. And I believe the brake line to this side should be fine. The parking brake, on the other hand, that'll be a different story. But that's the update so far. So stay tuned, we'll come back with more. So, as you can see, I gave it a small bath on the outside. Doesn't look too bad. And those of you that have been following along so far this far, you will notice that it has been turned around. That is because I have drove it twice now, give or take.
2 or 3 times, yeah.
2 or 3 times, yeah. So that's with only a little bit of front brakes and the clutch still stuck. So in order to get that unstuck, I need a slave cylinder. Got a master cylinder today and the slave cylinder. For those of you that do not know, learn from my oopsie. The slave cylinder from an 84 and an 86 are actually different. So here is the slave cylinder out of an 86, and that bolts in the front. On the 84s, see if I can get a light down in there. That is right there. And they bolt in totally different, as you can see. So, take my advice and don't get one from an 86 if you find one in a pull-apart yard, because it will not work. The master cylinder will, and that works flawlessly. So, there's an update so far, and stay tuned for more.